What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm gonna do something a little different, so I hope you guys enjoy. But I've been on I have been on a major self-development and spiritual journey for the past few years now, and I've collected some books, and I know people love books and love reading books about this kind of stuff, so I thought I would give you guys some of my favorite books that I've read throughout my self-development and spiritual journey. So let's get started. So one of the first books that I've read in the starting of my self-development journey was the Unfuck Yourself, Get Out of Your Head and Into Your Life by Gary John Bishop. I loved that book. It legitimately started to help me understand that what's going on in my brain isn't who I am. It was a really great starting point. It keeps things grounded and kind of like in the real world. It's a very easy book to digest and grasp. I actually just lent it out to a friend, so. Then the next book that I thought I would share with you guys is called Way of the Peaceful Warrior, a book that changes lives. And this book is by Dan Millman. This is actually, the author of this book is actually the main character. This is also a movie now. So you can read it or you can watch it, whatever floats your boat. But this is a really great book, and it is about a man who seems to have everything he wants. He has a great athletic body, and he has all the girls, and he's getting scholarships, he has great friends, and then of course he gets injured and has to kind of go through that big gigantic transformation. So this is a really, really great book. Highly recommend. Then another one of my favorites is The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. This is a fabulous book to literally transform fear into faith, and it's exactly that. She guides you through on how you can start connecting with the universe and start making that mindset shift in your brain. She guides you through on multiple different activities to help you connect with the universe, to release blocks, to get in tune with your true soul, your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, all of that beautiful jazz. I highly, highly, highly recommend this book, especially if you do have a pull towards a higher power, but you don't feel so connected to it just yet. Highly recommend. Oh my God, loved this book. Rise, Sister, Rise, a guide to unleashing the wise, wild woman within. So Rebecca Campbell has written multiple books. This is actually the only book that I've read of hers so far. I need to read the book, The Light is the New Black. I know I do. So I'm probably gonna, like, you might as well just add it in here because I know I'm gonna love it anyways. So Rebecca Campbell, she's an amazing author. This book is all about kind of regaining our confidence as women and getting really connected to our womanhood, to our sisters. She asks really, really great questions. You can like literally just read a page and then reflect on a question, and it's such an amazing tool to help you get to know your truest self. Right? So like, here's an example. Journeying to Sacred Places. She gives you literally just like 3 paragraphs in this chapter, and the question of what part of the world are you being called to journey to? Because she talks a lot about like how she's been called to these places, and she would go and amazing things would happen to her, and amazing parts of her spiritual awakening occurred from journeying to different places. So that's an example. Then there's also intuitive practices that is laid out in here as well that she guides you through. So I really, really, really recommend this book to all of us women out there who definitely could use a little bit of women love, you know what I'm saying? Then we have the book, The Untethered Soul. This book is by Michael A. Singer. This is The Journey Beyond Yourself. So again, this book really walks you through your relationship with your thoughts and your inner mind, and it gets you more in tune to those habitual thoughts and patterns that are going on in your head that create these cyclical behaviors, and how we can kind of start to break that. And then we have the amazing author Eckhart Tolle. So I have 2 of his very famous books, The Power of Now and A New earth, awakening to your life's purpose. So these books both really speak to our ego. The power of now is way more emphasized on the present moment and how we can get into the present moment, how our thoughts, our emotions are not us. And when we continuously identify with our thoughts and emotions, we're taking ourselves out of the present moment and keeping ourselves trapped. So this is a really great book to help you with mindfulness, gratitude, being in the present moment, literally the power of now, right? Then this guy here is much more on the ego, and I'm actually not even done yet, but like I'm basically done. I got this book 2 weeks ago. I literally, guys, I haven't read this much since I was in school. Spiritual awakening and reading, I don't know, it happens. But this book has been amazing for me in getting more out of my head and into my body. So highly recommend this book if you are one of those people who gets trapped in this beautiful fucking noodle over here. That's me, so it's okay. Yeah, if you feel like you are like trapped in your mind, trapped in your thoughts, you feel like your thoughts are like running your life, highly recommend this book. Then just for like some more fun stuff, I have these 3 books that I enjoy. Is this really surprising? Is this really surprising to anyone? I love animals, so of course I got myself a little bit of like a spirit animals book. This one's super cute. It's kid friendly. This book is the whole reason why I love crows. And because the Aboriginal Indigenous story about crows is probably one of the most beautiful. So highly recommend that, just for some extra fun. Now, on this book as well, Understanding Auroras. This is super neat, and it's all because of this book that I have seen mine and trees, and I'm practicing, so like we're getting there. But this is a really, really, really neat book. It gives you some intuition practices. It gives you can even like intuitively color, and it gives you some meditations and like seeing an aurora exercise. It gives you an aurora color meditation. It's a really, really, really cool book if you're someone who's interested in energy work, seeing auras, and all of that jazz. And then last but not least is Reiki for Beginners. So if you've paid attention to me at all in the last little bit, you know that I'm about to become Reiki certified come May. So this has been a really cool book for me to get started. It has a deck of cards for Reiki. It gives you all sorts of Reiki activities and stuff. Love. And I'm sorry that now I like look different, have different hair, but of course my phone memory just like was up halfway through that video. So one last book that I want to share with you guys, because I actually just started reading this book legitimately 3 days ago. I'm already more than halfway through it, and that is Discover Your Dharma by Sahara Rose. This thing literally pretty much has taken the Untethered Soul and the 2 other books by Eckhart Tolle. Like, she's taking those 4 books and she's putting it into a language that us millennials are going to understand a hell of a lot more. This book, like I said, I'm only halfway through and it's already been mind-blowing. So that is something read this please. Read it. So anyways, that's going to be it from me today. That's a little bit of my book collection thus far. Let me know how you like this video in the comments below. Let me know if you've read any of these books. I would love to know. So as usual, like, subscribe, links in the description box below. DM me if you have any questions. I would love to talk with y'all and make the community expansive. So I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.